get on both my hands and knees and I beg you, please stop making live action content. If that certain thing even has a little bit of realism in it, they're gonna make a live action out of it. You're not safe. You can be a game, a cartoon, they're gonna find some way to make you live action. And please stop. I mean, nobody's asking for this. I don't know who's in there telling y'all to make this many live actions, but fire him immediately. I don't care if he gotta start selling drugs to provide for his family. He don't need to be there. Like the brand new Snow White movie. The original Snow White movie came out years ago. My grandma wasn't even born yet. Meaning that somebody looked at Snow White and was like, yeah, this could most definitely do for a live action. And because of that decision, he getting jumped at the headquarters right now. They ain't even giving him a chance to explain himself. And just to add salt to the wound, they got his wife and his kids watching. And don't forget, that decision also led to them getting one of the lowest rated movies of all time. It's even worse when they decide to make it into a series. At least when it's a movie, it's a one and done. They most likely won't make a second movie unless it does really good. But when they have the audacity to make one of them into a TV series, it's just very disrespectful. Like, you actually think you're doing that good to the point where you're continuously making episodes expecting people to tune in. And to make it worse, they are. Why are y'all watching this? And trust me, bro, I love Avatar: The Last Airbender. I love to see it get more content, but this is not the content I want, bro. I want something animated. And to make it worse, they don't even do any of the scenes justice. This is what you think bending looks like? Do you know how disrespectful this is? Never in the history of Avatar have you ever seen it take this many earthbenders to move a rock. Like, it don't even look good, bro. This is what y'all think bending look like? Man, I'll bump that. Y'all gonna be, you can literally do these same effects in any editing software, bro. You can even do this in CapCut. Like, I never in my life thought that I would see Avatar: The Last Airbender get disrespected, bro. Do you know what this has done for cartoons? You can argue that this is the greatest Nickelodeon cartoon of all time. You can even argue that it's the greatest cartoon in general, bro. Y'all not gonna give it no justice? And then they got the audacity to touch all up on anime. Get your filthy hands away from them. They took all that peak and crushed it, bro. Like, I'll never forgive them for that. They even touched Clifford. And I don't know why, but they also love to change so much about the story. I will respect it way more if they just did a live action copy and paste of the original shows, but they don't even be doing that. Like, for example, in the Avatar: The Last Airbender movie, I have never seen somebody pronounce Aang's name so wrong. How do y'all pronounce that wrong? He literally says it in the show for y'all.
I'm Aang. My name is Aang.
Who is that? I never heard of him a day in my life. In the Halo show, they got Master Chief taking off his helmet every 2 seconds, bro. When has he ever done that? When has he ever done that? Dragon Ball Evolutions, they made Goku a teenager in high school. He has never went to high school a day in his life. I don't even think Goku know what a book is. He don't even know what marriage is.
But I don't think you understand. I thought bride meant something to eat. I thought bride meant something to eat. Stupid.
Of course, there is a lot of live action movies that can do good though, you know what I'm saying? Like my boy Sonic. But that's Sonic. Not everybody got that type of motion. They see Sonic doing well and they don't know how to act. Y'all movies don't have Jim Carrey. Y'all movies don't have Knuckles, Tails, Shadow, all that. Y'all don't have that. There's a difference between Sonic and you other live actions. Their actors can actually act. Some of these live action actors act like they don't even want their own role. You think Jim Carrey wanted to be Eggman? Most likely, yeah, but still, you clearly can see that he's not fat. I mean, he ain't got the extra skin on him. He doesn't have that, but he doesn't need that. But he does his role so well to the point where he automatically looks fat. You can actually tell that that's Sonic. We don't talk about that previous design. That's the Mandela effect that never existed. But look how spiffy and clean my boy look now compared to, oh, I'm about to throw up. I'm about to throw up. Like, why are y'all doing these characters like this? If you take any little kid to the movies to watch this, they're gonna get nightmares. Look at the Winnie the Pooh live action. I'm not talking about the horror movie version. I'm talking about the actual live action Christopher Robin. Who are these people? These are not the people I know. This ain't Winnie the Pooh. That ain't Tyga. Who is that? And I understand it's live action, so they're supposed to look realistic, but y'all could at least add it back to a little cartoony feel or something. I'm not saying they gotta look extra cartoony, but they ain't gotta look extra realistic either. If you show any kid Winnie the Pooh regularly and then show them this, they ain't never gonna look at Winnie the Pooh the same. They're gonna have nightmares about him every single night. And some live actions take the live action aspect a little too serious, like The Lion King. Y'all can make each character unique in their own way. Like, I know it's live action, but like, they all look copy and paste. But at the same time, that's just like 90% of live action movies that have something to do with animals. The Jungle Book, like, that ain't nothing but animals. Some things don't need to be touched, like video games. Why are we touching Minecraft? Oh my goodness, bro, this looks so ass. Look at how beautiful this game is, man. And they're trying to take this away from us by making it a live action. Can't believe that they would do something like that, bro. Look at these beautiful sheeps and pigs and stuff like this over here, bro. Look at this sheep. You think they can remake this in real life? Look at them.
Why are you looking at me?
Man, you so cute, man. Just give me a kiss. Don't resist. Just. Like I'm telling you, bro, don't. Listen. My skin is not important here. We're talking about. Don't forget what they're trying to take from us, man. Just think about it, man. Why would you make this a live action? You know, you can't do this in real life. You can't do this in real life, man. We know Jack Black can't do this.
You weird, but
Like somebody really looked at Minecraft and thought it would be a better idea to make it live action than animated. So at the time of me editing this, the Minecraft movie is actually doing pretty well. You know what I mean? I was low-key hating on it. I'll admit. I apologize. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I just need to shut the fuck. Now I'm not gonna take this movie too seriously because I'm pretty sure it's just for jokes and mainly for kids. But when I'm watching these clips of how y'all reacted to this movie, bro, I just feel bad for the people that gotta come up and clean after, bro. Like they start crying, they start punching the air, bro. Like they can't even do nothing about it. Like come on, bro. That scene was not that good. Y'all doing way too much. They really just be missing out on free money. Like look at the Mario movie. They had a budget of 100 million and they made way more back. And I like the Mario movie. It was colorful, had all my favorite characters, a little bit of comedy here and there. It kept me focused on the movie. I have a goldfish attention span, bro. I needed that. And I already know Mario had a live action before this, but why do you think nobody talks about it? They managing to touch stuff that I never thought was touchable. Like, why are you trying to make a live action Zelda? Do you know how much money you would get if you did animated instead? I don't know why they're so allergic to animation. Like, it can't be that hard. What you see, like, I'm not a professional though. I never claimed to be a professional. Y'all can hire actual professionals. But I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot of games that are touchable when it comes to having a live action movie. Like I'm pretty sure if they did a Resident Evil 3 live action, that would do amazing. Imagine the Nemesis or Assassin's Creed. It's a lot of Assassin's Creeds out there that could be a live action. Like the Ezio series, you know what I'm saying? Just think for real. Oh, y'all just needed ideas. No wonder every movie was so booty. Y'all picking the absolute worst movies to do a live action. I got y'all, bro. I got y'all. So for my first pitch, we got The Incredibles. But listen. How about instead of all of them being one big happy family, none of them know each other yet except Mr. and Mrs. Incredible. They done been together for a long time. They already married. They planning on having their first kid. And that's when Violet and Dash comes in. You know what I'm saying? But instead of them being their biological parents, they're orphans who ran away and they end up taking them in. Guys, not yet. I appreciate the round of applause, but not yet. I'm not finished yet. Also, we don't see Jack until the very end of the movie because that means it's gonna leave a cliffhanger for the next movie. All right, next up, how about we do? Chill, but don't start. I appreciate y'all. Don't start clapping yet though. Chill out. It makes sense that we're gonna do this one because it's one of the most popular shows out right now. You know what I'm saying? So I was thinking we should make it so that Mark Grayson isn't even the son of Omni-Man anymore. He's just your average, ordinary teenager who just randomly gains his powers after a government experiment goes wrong. I know that's hard. Now listen. Wait. I'm not done yet. Debbie's still Mark's mom, so no need to worry. Instead, she has a completely different husband that's Mark's dad. And considering the fact that this movie is gonna be rated 18+, I was thinking we have an unnecessary sex scene. So I was thinking, you know how in the show sometimes Mark be coming home to them doing it? This time we gonna show it. I'm talking about she gonna be in the bed getting. She gonna be over here gripping the sheets while he over here just straight up. And then he gonna start. They go in and rolling off the bed, and then that's when they start. Instead of Omni-Man being Mark's dad, he's now a military general who was given alien DNA and became Earth's protector. Right. Listen, I'm not done yet. So now his conflict with Mark isn't even about father-son betrayal. It's about government control. I knew y'all was gonna like it. I know that's hard. I'm not even finished yet. And I already know y'all probably wondering like, well, what about Eve? All right, so everybody listen up. Instead of her having terrible parents and she can control matter and all this and she has limiters in her head, I was thinking she's a scientist instead of a superhero. But she ends up creating some type of serum that enhances people's abilities instead of them having natural born powers. And my last idea for my invincible pitch, we have the Guardians of the Globe. So we all know Guardians of the Globe. They're superheroes. They're just people who protect the world in general. Instead of them all being handpicked to join the team, they're all just random individuals who are born with their powers, but they don't even know each other just yet. They all just meet each other through random missions before teaming up. And for my last and final pitch, we got Adventure Time. I know you happy. I know y'all are excited. I know. Trust me, I know. Finn is no longer in the land of Ooh. Instead, he's also just your normal teenager from modern day Earth. But when he gets home, he goes upstairs to his room, and then that's when all of a sudden he just gets sucked into some type of magical portal. And that's how he ends up getting to the land of Ooh. That's when we see this dog, and this is Jake. He's just a regular golden retriever for now. They end up teaming up, following each other around, and then they eventually run into Princess Bubblegum, who's just a scientist. She doesn't even have any powers or a castle or a kingdom. She's just an inventor who builds out machines to fight off the Ice King, who is just a regular, ordinary, boring sorcerer who just wants to control the kingdom. When Finn and Jake ends up meeting Princess Bubblegum, she ends up getting scared and grabs one of her blasters. She thinks there's some minions that the Ice King sent after her, but they're not. She ends up shooting her blaster, and it turns Jake into a talking, shape-shifting dog. That's how he ends up getting his powers, man. Now, with all that being said, I actually don't even hate live actions. A lot of them are actually pretty good.